Hi friends, welcome to webcam. So in this video, I am going to discuss the features of Power BI desktop and service. So if you are preparing for the Power BI interview, so this question is a very good question. So this will be the meaning. I will compare here what is the difference between the features of Power BI desktop and Power BI service. Again, we will discuss the limitations of each so that it will be easy for you to understood what we can do with the Power BI desktop, what we can't do, what we can do with the Power BI service, and what we can't. So both the tools we can say are the part of, meaning Power BI desktop and Power BI service are the part of Power BI ecosystem. So entire suite is there. So it is a part of that, but they serve the different purposes, obviously. So what is a Power BI desktop? If you ask me, a window application that is free to install anytime. You can install on your system. Your system should be a Windows, and it should be used for the data modeling, report creations, visualizations, even calculations, then perform the ETL. So there are many things which are integrated in this tool. So if you go how to install, okay, so if you go to the Google, and if you simply say Power BI download, so you will get a link. And if you don't know how to download, so obviously go for my Power BI installation video. So there you will be able to see how we can do installation of Power BI. Right. So I'll open here Power BI desktop. Okay, this is what the application I'm talking about. So this is the one which is opening is the Power BI desktop application. This is completely free. You don't need to purchase a license and all to use this. Right. So first of all, what we need? Okay, so this is a meaning BI tool. So obviously you need a data. Meaning first you need to perform the ETL operation, right? So if you want to perform the ETL operation, how you can connect to the data? Okay, this got stuck. Okay, fine. So to connect to the data, here we have a transform data tab in the ribbon. And if you open that, so it will open the query editor tool. Here you can see the list of sources to which you can connect. So it is almost 250 plus sources already. Connectors are built for them. So you can simply enter the credentials and yes, you will be able to access the data. Once the data is here, you can do a transformation, whether your data type is text type, number type, date and time type, or any type. You can do the manipulation with respect to the rows, columns. Then you can summarize the data using the group by. You can split the data. You can merge the queries, perform the joins on the queries. You can append. So like this, operations are data operations are configured in this query editor. So once, meaning this is basically to clean the data for the analysis purpose. Once the data is clean, so you can simply say close and apply. Okay, this is fine. So once you say close and apply your data, you will be able to see the table here. So before that, it will load the data. This is fine. So data, once data is in your bucket, data is in your bucket, you should go and build the model. So you can do a modeling in Power BI desktop, right? So there another purpose of or another feature of Power BI desktop is create complex data models using DAX. So DAX is again used for the complex calculations. So here you can build the relationships. Once the relationships are defined, you can use the DAX to perform the calculations by using measures, or calculated columns, or calculated tables. Once the model is ready with all the calculations, so you can go for the designing a report. So where you can design the report. So here, this is the canvas. Here you can add the visuals from here, right? And any number of pages you can add here. This is fine. So any number of pages you can, so multi-pages report you can create in Power BI desktop. You can add slicers so that instantly users can filter the data and see the what they are looking for. Then once done, if you try to save this file, okay, if I say yeah. So extension, you can see it is a .pbix extension, right? So .pbix is a extension that is used for the Power BI desktop files or Power BI files. And obviously this desktop is running on your system. It is a local instance. Okay, so you don't need to pay for this, right? So this is all about the Power BI desktop. So what you can do, what you can't do, even you can do many things. So we will see as we progresses. Even I already discussed in my Power BI playlist what you can do, how to do. Right. Then what is a Power BI service? Okay. So now just assume that you have built a one report, but you have to share the report with the stakeholders, with the users. So how you will share? Right. So here, if you go, here is a publish button. So once you sign in with your credentials, report is saved. So this publish button will be enabled and you will be able to do a publish. Right. So once you publish, where it will go or how it will work. So this is the link. This is the only link to access the Power BI service. It is a web-based cloud platform. Right. So this page will be open once you enter this link app.powerbi.com, and here you have a workspaces. So inside the workspaces, obviously you can publish the reports. Once you click here and say publish, so workspace name will be populated here. You have to select the workspace name and publish the report. This is the one. The next is schedule. Sorry, before that, share dashboards and reports with the colleagues. So what is a dashboard? If you ask me, so in this I have a RLS report. In this I have a online sales report. Okay, so between these two, between meaning by using the data from RLS and sales report, I can create another single page summary. The that is nothing but a dashboard, and that you can create on the service only. So the purpose is to share the reports. So how we can share? Obviously, from here you will get an option. So you can create an application by clicking on the create app, and then you can add the audiences there so that they will have access to the only apps. So every time you need not to go and add the users for this workspace. Okay, so this is not going to work. Okay, so if someone is contributing to your work, in that case, or someone needs to access your data, in that case you should give the access to the workspace. Otherwise don't give access to the workspace. Okay, fine. So schedule data refresh. So in Power BI desktop you need to click on the refresh button every time whenever you have to update the data. But in case of service, Power BI service, so here you have an option to schedule the refresh. You can define the date and time or frequency of the refresh so that it will automatically trigger the refresh for that report or for the data set, right? Then The collaborate with others in workspaces, obviously, as I discussed, if someone else is going to contribute or someone else is going to access your data, so you should go and give the access. Okay, so here three or four types of access. You can see that first one is a viewer, another one is a member, next is the editor, and another one is admin. So admin will have full rights. Contributor will have the less as compared to admin. Then member will have again more limited, and the viewer will have the access only to view the report. So they will not be, viewers will not see these semantic models also if they come to this workspace. Okay, so this is how it works. This is how collaborate with others in workspace works. Then create dashboard by pinning visuals. As I said, we can create the dashboards from multiple report by pinning the data, pinning the visuals from multiple reports. That is fine. Yeah, again, on the cloud, we can go for the row level security. So that is even possible uh, on the cloud. But yes, the row level security, if you come here, okay, so manage role and views are started from here, and that roles will be configured for the users in using DAX in the cloud, so that it will work properly. So this is just row level security is used for the data filtration based on the any specific category. Let's say someone is working for USA, he don't wants to see the data, or we don't want to show him the data for entire uh, company. So we can filter the data for him only whenever he access the report based on the country name called United States. So this is what possible. This is what we can do, and that is nothing but a row level security. We can create a data flows and app workspaces. Obviously, we can create a app. So if someone wants to access the report, he wants to view the report. In that case, you should not give the access to the workspaces. Okay, always go and create an application, and there you can add the person who is looking for the access. You can add them as an audiences for the app, so he will be able to see the data, right? Then, so this is the difference between Power BI service and Power BI desktop. This is what we discussed. So platform desktop is running on the Windows. Service itself is a cloud-based web platform. Cost for the desktop is not required, so it is completely free. But for Power BI service, you need to purchase a Pro or Premium or Fabric license. Um, and free is limited. That is for the 60 days only. Okay. Then data modeling is pretty much good in a desktop. About in Power BI service also you can do a data modeling, but that has a limitations. Report creation in Power BI desktop is good. In Power BI service, we can only view the reports. We don't create a reports in Power BI service. So we have an option, but yes, with the very limited editing. Sharing and collaboration, obviously, on your local system, it is not possible. Schedule refresh on your local system is not possible for the desktop. But if you compare both with the Power BI service, so yes, sharing and collaboration is possible in Power BI service, and again, schedule refresh is possible in Power BI service. So I hope you like the features of Power BI desktop and Power BI service. So I hope you will subscribe the channel for more videos like this. And I would like to say happy learning.